Away everyone, this is Regulus Pastor. Welcome to Amnesia, the Dark Descent. I'm excited for this game. I've never played it before. I don't know much about it. I've seen people play it, but I haven't had anything spoiled for me. Except that the second game is apparently not that great. Although there are a few people who love it. So, but anyway, we're playing the first game. And, alright, yeah, I was thinking perhaps it's kind of loud on my end too. Just 1 second. Is that better? Yeah, let me know if that's better. It's like cranked up all the way to 10 and now it's like 4. It doesn't sound like it would be 4. Alright, cool. Let's go. They only have normal and hard. Nothing wrong with that. I usually start with normal. In fact, I don't know if I ever even started, on any difficulty other than normal ever in my life. But anyway. Oh.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Okay. Kind of reminds me of the first episode of that Doctor Who spin-off, Torchwood. I only ever watched the first episode. Didn't really seem like my kind of thing. But it's like the woman found out about that secret society, Torchwood, and then she was dosed somehow with like something that'd make her go to sleep and forget what she learned. And she tried to type it up on her computer, and then I guess they hacked it so that it erased it. And she could only put down on like an actual notepad, like remember and stuff like that. I try to remember. Okay. J. And L. Okay. So I usually post a picture of my keyband. I just came up with it like 2 hours ago. It's pretty much a mix of the one I use for Oblivion and the one I use for Outlast, which we're going to be playing the Whistleblower DLC for the first time sometime this month, because last October we played the main quest for the first time. So we're due to complete that story. So we got a new memento. Let's check that out first. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Yeah, there'll be plenty of English accents. And I guess you have to hit back with the mouse or something. I hit enter with memos and that took it, but apparently not with back. It's weird. Diaries available. No notes available. Okay. So follow the liquid trail and find its source. Okay. Uh-oh. Gonna be loads of flag. Hold on. Let's put one on low for now. Oh, advanced options, I didn't even see that. Let's put them on medium as well. Yeah, I have like a 6-year-old laptop that's on its last, I can't think of the word. Oh, it's on its last legs, I guess. You know, I think that's as good as I know how to get it right now. Some changes will need to restart to take effect. Sure, let's try it again. Achievement unlocked. Nope. Left when things were getting interesting in the Amnesia the Dark Descent. So I'm gonna restart this in Steam too, because I don't know what they mean by restart to take effect. I don't know how much of a restart it has to be. I think that's the first joke achievement I've ever gotten ever in a game. Oh, no, I didn't want to actually open Steam, the interface. I wanted to open the game. Alright. Oh. It's like you usually have to try for those achievements. It's just a matter of messing with the settings. Yep. Select. Seriously? Yeah. Sorry about the lag in advance. I'll have to see what processes I can end and deprioritize the task manager before I guess we do this again next week. Okay. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. I'm assuming the pink liquid here. What is this? I think this game has something like a sanity meter, if I remember correctly. Hold down left mouse / right button, move the mouse in order to move the door. Press right mouse / left button to throw the door open or shut, depending on the direction you face. How fancy. Can we step inside here? Okay. Oh. What is that? I don't know, it looked weirdly illuminated. Yep. Tinderbox. Tinderboxes are used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes is shown in inventory tab. Health. Okay. Has a heart and brain. For health and sanity, respectively. Okay. Alright. I'll see how much I can have it open and get in. Oh. I'm just calibrating. It's nice to know these things in advance. Okay, so if you bustle about or open both, that's not good. Alright, I doubt this will be needed, but it's good to get in the habit of, just keeping one door open to make for a quick hide. So it wants me to go in there. I want to see what's in here first. Watch me get another achievement like a scripted death because I didn't follow directions. Nice. When grabbing an object, press the right mouse to throw it. Hold down R and to move the mouse to rotate the object. R. Doesn't want to rotate all that much. It's like I have to press R every time before doing a stroke of the mouse. That's weird. And it's kind of awkward to be straddling the left mouse button and the R, because if you can see, it's sort of upside down to you, but this is my mouse pad right here. And I've got to do this, and while straddling R, it's like in this weird sort of position right here. But, well, I guess when rotating stuff, we won't really be in situations where we have time to look at every single detail of it. So I guess it won't matter that much. Hold on 1 second. Let me just refresh my memory of the key band I did. Okay, I'm hitting left alt, and it's not making me run, so I don't know. Maybe it's like it only allows you to run when you're in situations when you need to. I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, I hope it'll kick in when I need it. Nice. I don't know if that'll be of any use to me. Let's pull it out just to be sure. I feel like I'm clicking and dragging stuff in Oblivion. Knock knock. Oh, right. Okay, so I need a key of some sort. I like as soon as you make him go forward, he goes, oh. Like it's like awkward breathing sounds. Post-processing and SSAO. Okay. Let's see. Screen space ambient occlusion. So all of these you want me to get rid of? I'll keep insanity because that could be useful. I think I'll keep sepia for now too. I'll see how it is like this. I hope, just exiting and loading again is enough of a restart. Let's boot it up again. Alright. I'll try it. Oh yeah, I might as well go into Task Manager and, make stuff easier that way. Okay. Yeah, I can make some Google Chrome windows lower priority. Low, low, Low. Low. Okay, let's try this. I appreciate your patience and cooperation. Okay. Yep, that's my name. Sort of. Rainy Hall is a weird name for this level because it's not actually raining in the hall, at least as of yet. Outside the hall, sure. Excuse me. Okay, so there is some difference in run. I feel like it's still slower than normal, but I'll take it for now. Alright, so let's figure this out. What to do next? Some sort of key we need. I know I have tinder boxes, but I don't see anything that can be, or that needs to be lit. So I'm not really sure what to do with this. So I'm guessing follow the liquid trail and find its source is sort of the overarching objective, but there are other places we need to explore in order to get that done. I'm assuming that's the case. Oh, that takes 3? Oh, that's just a vase that you can throw, I guess. Sanity's still crystal clear. Oh, it's just a loose brick. I'm just wondering which I need to light up. Okay. So there must be something. Like I must have to light some of these candelabras. I don't know which ones though. It's gonna bug me because I don't want to get it wrong, you know. Oh, there's pink liquid here. Okay. Obviously, I need to light one of these. I have no way of telling which one I'm supposed to. So. You know what? I doubt this is gonna work. Yeah. Why is it rotated a bit? I don't understand that. It would be nice if I had like something to go on. No diaries. No notes. Still only that one memento, okay. Guess I gotta light some of these. Won't know until I try. Let's try to light one near a door, see if it has any unlocking effect or anything like that. So these all seem to be 3. And I think I just wasted it. Is there a way to get into that room from this one? It's out of my reach. Can we grab this? I don't want to waste all my tinder boxes. I already wasted one of them, I think. Yeah. I need something to go on here. And I've got nothing. Okay. Can we put the broom in the fire? It's a long shot, but that's the only thing I've thought of that I haven't tried, other than just lighting random candelabras with only 2 tinder boxes left. Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, this broom most definitely does not set on fire. Okay, doesn't make it rage or anything. I really don't know then. Any hints? I'd take any, gladly. Straightforward. I'm probably missing something huge right in front of my face. That's usually how it works with me. You are kidding me. You're kidding me. I just needed to drag the mouse as I need to hold and drag. I feel so stupid. Let me see if I can reload before I wasted that one tinderbox. before we follow the blood, okay, I'll go up then, but I want to get what I can scavenge from those other rooms first. With this newfound knowledge I have. Yay, it's not lit. Hey, and we still have that vase. Daniel sure likes to grunt and breathe weirdly. I should get used to not running. Like, I know this is slower than it should be, but I think running costs you sanity in the long run. I mean, I don't think it will have any effect right now, but kind of wanting to sneeze. So, here we go. New territory. I'm not liking this. I'm hearing flames. For some reason, it's coming out of my right headphones. I heard like a slight jangle of like something metal. Still crystal clear sanity. What is this crap? Okay, now my sanity can't be crystal clear. I can't tell what grunts are Daniel and what grunts aren't Daniel. Oh yeah. Huh. I haven't played Layers of Fear or Alan Wake. I've seen a fair bit of Layers of Fear played. I can't play anything Ubisoft on my PC. It's just too much. Like, I tried to get Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag when I could get it for free. I mean, I own the game, it's just not installed, but it's just, nope. It was torture to get through the first part. Oh, heck no. Yes. Got a tinderbox. Uh-oh. Heard a heartbeat. Hearing weird, like, insect-like noises. How can my sanity still be crystal clear? Anything in here? I'm just curious. Yeah, it's useless. Oh, that's all the open will go. A puffy shirt? It's like Seinfeld. A slight headache. Huh. I can just remember, Henry from Silent Hill 4 going, "Ah, my head!" And that's like the most personable thing he says the entire game. I probably should have just gone out of this room. There's nothing good in it. But oh well. I'm not gonna load scum. Okay. So we're following this Pepto-Bismol. other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it.
Am I really doing this?
The young boy thought, and struck his victim with the rock. Lovely. Alright. A slight headache. Oh. You can't read it? What does it say? That was louder than I wanted it to be. I mean, it's probably something really generic if it's even... Oh no, looks like I had it the right way first. I should really figure out how to hook my PS4 up to Steam and do it that way. Because I think that would be much better, honestly. Where can I light stuff up in this room? Maybe I can't. In any case. No, I didn't mean to alt-tab. Crap. That's what you get when you, just hold in the run button the whole time, I guess. What do I see in here? Quick. I need to make split-second judgments. You know what? Let's light this thing. I'm not wasting all my tinder boxes, or not saving them as much as I want to, or as much as I should. Oh, they don't break open? Maybe they only break open from a distance. That would be a cool feature if so. But I don't think we're gonna have any such luck. Get back into the light. I hope this counts as light. Any of those? So we need oil, it seems. We also need to light something. That's odd. But we can't interact with it, so it must not be a thing. Ah. You're tricky. Oh. That's just to pick up that box. Drag it. I'm sure they're gonna be of platforming use soon. Alright. Got oil. Okay.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self Daniel.
Well. So. I only thought to check in here because it said I'll have to escape the shadow. So, I have an idea, and now I kind of remember something that I might have been spoiled about but forgot. I think it's, it said, I choose to forget. So basically, we're going to be struggling to remember, and we're probably going to find out in the end of it all that we should have forgotten, or that we should have stayed, without our memory. I think that's how it's going to play out, and I think I remember hearing something along the lines of that is how it ends up. Alright. It's not hiding anything, so... I like this sort of ambient monk chanting sound. Kind of reminds me of that track, Prayer, from Silent Hill 3, where it's like... That's kind of this channel so far. Spending more time referencing Silent Hill than actually playing it. But I hope for that to change soon. I'm planning on getting a backwards compatible PS2, and then I want to stock up on the games I don't have and play the game I do have, Silent Hill 4, more often. I have occasional access to an Xbox to play the Restless Streams port of Silent Hill 2, but those both are technically my dad's. And considering I should be visiting him more, I don't feel good about, asking both the console and the game from him, to borrow. Like I think, I should be going over there and, maybe working in a stream and while I'm spending time with him. It's a long trek. Oh. Still a slight headache. Not bad. There's something in this room, I think. I'm just trying to be very cautious. So I can't go back to the rainy hall. Let's follow the Pepto. wasn't registering the F button, and I was like, oh crap, am I already out of oil? But no. My keyboard's just being a dingus. So it's something to do with this room. It's just a broken bottle. I don't know how often I need to be doing this. Okay. It'd be nice if I had a map. Not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, that's okay. But I'm glad that you would help if you could. It's kind of weird that the oven doesn't give off much light at all. It's giving off a little more now that the door, or the grate, that's what I wanted to say, is open. Alright. So that just gave me oil as far as I can see. Are there just things that I can maybe throw, break? I don't think it'll be very helpful, personally. Not hiding any tinder boxes. Yeah, I'm not sure what it wants from me. Man, I wish I had time to read all these scrolls and stuff, but course I say I have time. I'm trying to rationalize it in universe. Oh! Am I supposed to balance things in the little... No. No, the things are way too small. No, it can't be. That would be so painstaking. I just can't see that being it. Ah! Didn't I move it? Ah. It's telling me to move it the other way? Why must this be so cryptic and waste oil? Ah! Are you kidding me? Nice. Alright. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained in fear that she would be punished. Let's step into the light and restore our sanity.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Okay. Ugh. I need to get something to clear my nose. Hold on. Alright. So let's see. Oh, it's just a rock. Well, the sound physics are not that accurate. Okay, before I go down those ominous stairs, I'm gonna look around. Did I see any of these chests before and just think they were crates? No, because I can't move this aside from that door, and I could move everything else, so I think this must be the first chest. Okay. I don't want to miss a single thing, because who knows if it can help me later on. Who are you? Hope staring at them doesn't decrease my sanity. Aha. Nice. I'm not gonna open those big doors yet. I think it's just gonna tell me no and do something to my sanity if I do. I heard something come from there when I started going up these steps, so I don't know. Laboratory. Wine cellar. Let's just see what everything is first. Sanity's crystal clear, yay. Ooh, sneaky. Now if you could just... There we go. I'm feeling like a lump in the back of my throat. Alright, good to know. Oh, I thought I saw a blood stain or something, but I guess not. Alright, let's see what this door is. Alright. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Alright. It is tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hand or tools. It needs to be... Okay, so laboratory, I guess. Be the one to do first. Wine cellar. Let's try it. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. So, for those who don't know what they are, Turkish delights are a candy. It's like a pocket of dough filled with jelly and then covered with confectioner's sugar on the outside. I've never had them. I know of them because of the first Narnia movie. So I'm spending time by the fire, which is a good thing. So no. When you try to get lazy with it. Nothing on the shelf.
Darkness. Closing in.
All right. Oh, that helps. That really does help. I'm not finding much. I mean, I still have to go through here. Lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. So they are in the wine cellar after all.
There should be more coop racks.
You know what?
Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
They were doing that whole spooky pre-echo thing, I guess some years before Layers of Fear. And like that same spooky kind of voice. If you know what I mean. Like that distinct sort of thing. Yeah, I'm having trouble describing things properly right now. Oh, how did I miss those? This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprate binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hopes it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid, and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution, and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. So, alchemy. Interesting. Ooh, more goodies. Oh. And you there. Oh. Is that not a chest? Okay. Never mind. Are you kidding me? Well, that stinks. Slight headache. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so I'm not out. Okay. Alright, so... I guess I need to go back upstairs. I guess the sound cues must be a good indicator of whether or not I'm in the light enough to regain sanity. I'm guessing. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Gotta be rather quick about reading those. I need to find more oil. inside the wine cellar now. We know that some of the chemicals from the laboratory have been relocated there. Ah. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Alright. So, it's locked and it will not open without a key, so we need a key. Oh, we probably needed to put, there were some chemicals in the laboratory. Let's try it. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square, another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. Oh. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, I guess health regenerates rather quickly. Right? Oil. Did I miss that before, or did it regenerate?
It's cold. So cold.
So, I need 4 chemicals, right? I'm not really sure what to do next. Oh! Yes! That's what I'm talking about, Lewis. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. 1 second. I don't think anything changed or regenerated. Okay. Alright. So, I don't know what that memo was about. But it seemed like that glowy blue thing, that glowy like turquoise blue thing. Well, maybe turquoise is the right word. Anyway, that sort of blue. It only gave me a memo when I clicked on it. So I don't know. No, I didn't want to alt-tab. Hey, Suko. I didn't even see your messages in Twitch Mobile. That's weird. Huh. Hey, Suko. Sorry I didn't see your stuff sooner. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Alright. Well, I guess it's kind of fortunate that I accidentally alt-tabbed then. I can't mash the run button, which is left alt, and the menu thing, which is tab. I have to be careful not to do that. Won't budge. Or as that Silent Hill fan game Malcolm Miller liked to say it won't bulge. Sure, let's try this. Okay. Let's pick this up.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more.
That's weird. I don't understand why it's not showing it on a...
Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Classic colonialism. Bringing something in a conquered land back to England to a museum. So, okay. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothing is really a mystery to me. Yeah, I'm just trying to reread. Okay. Okay, need calamine, orpiment, cuprate, and aqua regia. I have no idea what any of those will look like, but hey. We'll figure it out together. But yeah, are your YouTube streams still on, Atsuko? You getting on the path to like affiliate soon? Or I guess YouTube partner is what they would call it, right? I don't know why the messages in the mobile app stopped showing up. I'll reload it. I like that this room is well lit and yet it has all these weird sounds going on in it. Nothing in those drawers, okay. That's back to the entrance hall. Oh, just the chair, okay. I hope the windows count as light sources. I really do. Hey, more puffy shirts. I wish I knew how to do Jerry Seinfeld's voice, because I would totally do the I look like a pirate quote from the puffy shirt episode. I'd totally do it right now if I could do it faithfully. Sure. Well, I barely even moved that. I was hoping maybe there would be a tinderbox inside or something. Still, slight headache. Okay. Nothing in there for me. Hey, you can actually see through these windows, okay. Yay, got more oil. Can I open this? Oh. What do you know? I can't play the piano. That's just not right. Step into the light with it. I don't know what good it'll do, but I think it's just there. Yeah. I guess if it's just to fool you if you try to see everything in the dark. Jeez. Maps. I'd actually like some maps. If I could get a map, that would be great, but I don't think this game's gonna give me one. It just doesn't seem like that kind of game.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Make sure I'm not missing anything. Ah. Nice. Tinderbox. Ooh, head is pounding and hands are shaking. That's not good. Kingdom of Prussia. Central Prussia. Western Hall. East Wing.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. Ah. Slimy Tove. Okay, back to a slight headache. Good. I was just in there, wasn't I? Find the key for the wine cellar. Must find a new way out of this area. Oh, wrong thing. be lighting more stuff up. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Can't see through that window. That's okay. I didn't mean to have it on that long. Oh well. Yeah, let's light this up. Alright. Fragile but not breakable by hand. Let's try it. Crap. And it disappeared. That's great. I need to stop running everywhere too. Here we go. A rock. Come on. I'm hitting right mouse. Darn it. Can you cooperate? You know what? I'm gonna turn something on here. I have to. Back up into this lit area first. Please cooperate with me.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
There is some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. Alright. Local history, you say? Oh, I am taking that, baby. Let's. This seems odd. Being a lone book you can pull out in this row. Is that all the further I can pull it? I see something over there, but I need to get in somehow. Ah. And here. Come on. This is pathetic. This is ridiculous. Come on, out of the way. Freaking run. Now this one. Oh, come on. Come! Sorry if that peaked the mic. Hurry up. So touchy. Are you kidding me? This is the worst. This is already, like, really crappy. Grab! This is so... Finally, thank you. Let me access that. I think it's a diary piece. Oh, that works too. Allstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. Tripping over my own words here. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Ottstadt in the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby, Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Interesting. Let me just... oh. Okay, good. Sorry, I'll need to Alt-Tab every once in a while to keep my, chat loading. Is there anything else in here? Oh, we got the key. But I feel like there might be a running sequence as soon as we pick it up, because we haven't encountered that shadow that has been following us apparently. We can't move those apparently. Regarding closing of the wine cellar. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Wine. I don't think he's really talking about wine. I'm thinking he talked about the chemicals that he moved to the wine cellar from the laboratory for safe storage. I'm thinking that's what he's referring to. Oh. I haven't been checking these cabinets. I haven't even really been keeping an eye out for them. Hope I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I don't really see anything underneath. Should we take it? We're gonna need to. I'm trying to run. Alright. Slight headache. Oh. So now we should be able to get into the wine cellar. Alright. That's right, we need to find a new way out, don't we? I forgot. I think that book mechanism opened this room. Though I don't know what's so special about it. Come on. Alright, let's keep these open just so I know I checked them. I don't know where to go next. I haven't checked in here in a while. Yeah, I got all that stuff, all that good stuff in the chest, 2 tinder boxes and oil. I have no idea then. Floor plans. Okay, new way out of this area. Right. Well, we break all these. Yeah, this is weird. Oh! There's a door right there. Alright, let me just reload chat, make sure I've seen all of it. Okay. Was my lantern on that whole time? Kidding me. I saw someone go in there, but I don't know if I want to go in there. Okay, good. Staying in lit areas is helping. Piano's playing. Sure, I couldn't play it. I actually know how, but yeah, let an AI do it. It's unjust. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. Oh, wait. I'm speaking as Wilhelm. Oh, let me use a German influence accent. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. Gerich. Sorry. Wait, Gerich. Is that what the the name Garrick comes from. I'm just, you know, thinking about linguistic things. Don't mind me. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Can't move anything in there. I sometimes like to place tinderboxes at some very subtle places. They're not exactly invisible, but it's in places where you might not think to look. Alright. I'll pick that up in a second. Tinderbox. Maybe move it over this way. Oh, come on.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, so I have to do this part.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Let's move back into the light. Okay. What now? So I assume I found some new way out of this area? I don't know. Come on. I'm doing well so far. Was this the piano that was playing? There are a couple different ones in this area. Oh, it's still blocked off with stone. So I guess I need to go back through here. Interesting. Nice. I seem to be saving a lot of resources, so I'm kind of happy with that. which way to go then? Sorry if I'm not talking enough. I just... just trying to think, I guess. Yeah, this is odd. I wish I had a map. Like, obviously this game's not that type of game, but I wish I had one. It'd make navigating so much easier. I think it has to be this way, whatever it is. Everybody that I know who's played this game swears by it. One Twitch friend of mine has called it the scariest game ever. I don't know. I think it's a cool environment so far. A lot of it unknown. I think, you know, it's too soon for me to have an opinion on it, but it's also too soon for me to really get what all the hype is about. But hopefully as we progress, be able to form an opinion of it one way or another. Right now I just want to know where to go. That's like one of the worst things about survival horror. When it's not solving puzzles, it's where do I go next? Like even games that do have maps have that problem. Well, I don't know if it's exactly a problem per se, so much as it is an annoyance. It's something you have to solve, to be the most generous. Let's get back in the light. Yes! The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Or ever again. What? I assumed I was safe. I don't know what got me there. I'll have to light some stuff in here. the wine cellar key. Oh, it's probably about time I stopped the stream, actually. So, yeah. Next time we're gonna do the wine cellar thing. The thing with the thing. Alright, so that should be intriguing. Let me make sure I know where it is. Crap. How do I use? Alright. Let's get our sanity back up and running. So we unlocked it. Good. Alright, now let's save and exit. Okay, well, that was interesting. So, so we'll pick this up next Tuesday. This Thursday we will... Oh, it's free. Well, it was free when I got it. Both this and the sequel, Machine for Pigs, which I heard not a lot of people liked. But yeah, it was free on Steam. Sorry, I don't know why this, won't auto-load while I'm playing the game. But anyway, pick this up next Tuesday. Thursday, this week we'll finish Tatare Goroshihen, the third arc of Higurashi, and then we'll move on to the last question arc, Tsumiboro... no, not Tsumiboro Boshihen. Yakusama Shihen. That's right. So, yeah, be tuned into that. But thank you all so much for watching, everyone. And as always, if you like what you see, please feel free to click like, comment, follow, join our Discord if you haven't. Any feedback you can give me at all will help me tailor my future content towards your interests. I'm Regulus Pastor, and until next time, Wale!